had a beer belly, the big tits that you get with beer drinking, like alcohol, all the fucking stress, all the other shit, eating not good, and I was just totally raw food, and I felt like real, totally ecstasy, like, whoa, MDMA powder, this is nothing. If I do this every day, and then all of a sudden, I still had but this is my own experience. That's why I'm telling you something, and you guys got to appreciate what you got to listen to, because you're going to listen to somebody who has had a real fucking crack addiction. I spent like 20,000 euros in 1 year smoking crack after my ex, and then he got killed by my ex.
Dumb as fuck. You are about dumb as a motherfucker. Like, I used to do, when I was in Florida, I used to do coke all the time. And the one time that I bought it and I didn't want to buy it, I literally beat myself up, and I've never done it again.
That's just like another friend of mine from Florida. He lives in the same city by me in Swallow. And he used to live in Florida. And he told me also these crazy crackhead kind of stories about where I gone into.
God, dude.
And he's now 12 years clean. And I can also be, and I am.
Yeah, but you've drank piss. Dude, I would rather... Oh, my God. But now you have to say that you drank piss.
Yeah, I did. And I don't do it anymore that much.
That much?
But you're actually going to advise other people that they should do it?
No, I'm just going to advise them to drink distilled waters.
There you go, you
Yeah, good on you.
You know,
Jesus
and I'm telling you the fucking truth. This is the fucking truth. I am really in a fucking organization, a non-profit, anti-drugs, and I'm going to put this fucking program into existence. And when it is in existence, then come back to me and say, my hat's off for you. Thank you for what you've done, or what you've contributed for society, for all those so-called drug.
No, I think that the best people to run rehabilitation are ex-addicts, right? Of course they are. You know it. You know what I mean. You're gonna know.
I can tell you one story. I'll say this, and then you come back.
Well, no, I just want to know more about your voodoo girlfriend, really, who caused it all. That's where I was just like, that's amazing.
Is she dating anyone now?
This is a fucking heavy story. That's why I'm writing a fucking book about it. But please don't write about this and before that it comes in a movie, because I've seen a few fucking films from Hollywood. And I think, Jesus Christ, it looks a little bit like the story.
Oh, well, don't tell me about it, man. I'm a truther. No, I don't do secrets. There are no secrets on Dark City, mate. We don't do secrets. This is truth radio for free people.
That's why I'm true, and I think, you know what, I just fucking say it. And I'm just for the real. I don't hide any secrets. Even that I am a scorpion, as... my sign in the skies, you know, I keep secrets. That's something, but everything comes out in the open. We are living in the age in the Aquarius, and everything comes out. Like every darkest thought I thought out in my past, I thought this could not be true. This reality, and Jesus Christ, there was Guantanamo Bay, and they're torturing with also this kind of fucking stuff that I.
This doesn't have anything to do with you being a crackhead piss drinker, dude.
No, nothing to do with that. That's just a label, man. It's just a label.
No, you did those things, man.
I did. Sorry to say the truth. It hurts.
I'll bet.
And megahertz and kilohertz and megaton.
All right,
sometimes I can be a comedian. Sorry.
That's okay. You be a comedian, but don't breathe on me, all right?
Don't be serious. Don't get too serious.
Nah, Rupert makes... See, I'm Rupert from the YouTube show Hi, It's Rupert, and I make the silly serious and the serious silly. You are totally being whack right now, man.
I know. That's because I was just talking to Santos Bonaccio about the black fucking magic I was talking.
Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Does astrotheology.
Yeah, but I can tell you some stuff, Dom, and this is like we all won. I nearly had you with the show with a friend of mine from England. He infiltrated those fucking high priests in Glastonbury and further. He was also invited by MI6 to join, and fuck. I talked a little bit about my fucking ex, and he also had an ex with the black craft. And guys, put this fucking on the internet. I don't give a fucking shit, because you know what? We have to get this fucking truth out because of this pedophile network that is just in the Netherlands where I live.
Dude, I'd rather hang around some pedophiles than some pee drinkers, I'll tell you that.
You know, I talk so many subjects. And I think so many things. And, like, I don't even have to fucking be here, okay? I don't have to...
Calm down, calm down.
You know
Calm it down.
Sorry, I'm just trying to say, like, you know what? If I really want to be true to myself, I just have to do all the things I've learned about now with the knowledge and wisdom I have. And then I'm not even here in this fucking reality. I'm not even talking to you guys. I'm on a total fucking other dimension, level, whatever it is, consciousness, whatever it is. But I'm still down to this plague that I created for myself, maybe. Or maybe
I
I'm
understand,
just
man.
But yeah. It's
I
just,
understand.
maybe
We're all where we are because of the
what
decisions
can
that
we
we
get
have
out-
made.
Pardon me?
I can remember you telling me something about satanic rituals at Stonehenge in Glastonbury.
Yeah, sure.
What? Go on, carry on.
Yeah, the friend of mine was invited, and they actually tried to use him.
This friend of yours, was he another of the black magic people, or was he another one of the piss therapy people?
He was more with the kind of new ages.
Right.
Give you a better...
So I'm all right then. No urine. I'm all right with the new age. I'm learning all this, you see.
Because,
I'm new to all this, yeah, and so I need to kind of find out which of these groups I'm going to gel with, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the new age group, no urine drinking, and but
No, he's not of that, but he's more of the other groups, and I can tell you, I mean, I've infiltrated also so many things. I mean, he infiltrated certain organizations. We had an idea. I had a radio show with him. Unfortunately, we don't have any more shows. We were talking. We were talking very deep about game theory.
About theory?
About game theory, before, for example, with what is to do with the Mossad, the Zionists, with what is really going on with all this crap shit with the corporations and more stuff. And yeah, okay. He went through a fucked up situation, nearly got killed in a hospital. Me the same way with my ex.
Yo, we need to find this girl and pee in her mouth.
I did drink her piss. Sorry to say.
No. We need to.
I did. Because if you do something with SM, there's all these kind of fucked up shit. But I can tell you one thing. That's why I'm writing a fucking book about it. It's just not. Where's the boundaries? Okay. And with pain, you can also gain some kind of consciousness, or not consciousness. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to get you to understand my way of thinking.
I think I think it's hard to wrap your head around, but I think I follow you, man.
It's like birthing pain, isn't it? It'd be like birthing pain. You can breathe through pain. I'm aware of that.
With pain, if you go through a pain trauma thing, you can also create DMT kind of.
Yeah, but look, I don't get how drinking somebody's pee, right, causes you pain. What does it do? Because you.
No, not piss. I'm not talking about that. Let's get to the point. I'm
saying,
like,
what's the point?
Okay, with drinking piss, that's with SM. My ex was also with SM. Blah blah blah.
It's called S&M, man.
S&M. She did also Wicca with stuff like Alice Crowley.
That's New Age. Is that New Age S&M? Is that the New Age group? Are they?
No. It's not. It's not New Age.
They're another group. God,
you know what I think?
Cope.
I
talk all these groups.
No, it's all these. It's bullshit. And let me tell you one thing. I talked a few months ago with a commander in the Dutch commandos. Okay, and he was the best sniper of them all. And he told me some stories about you got to adapt to your environment. And he told me more stories about stuff like that. All these things, like what is happening, like this is the most sickest story that you can see in the news. Like this guy slaughtered, raped, whatever the fuck it is. It's not new news. It's been in the past. It's like a recycle. And if you understand that cycle and you go back to it and you take charge of it, you come somewhere. And I fucked up with that cycle.
It might just be, you could be right in all this, drink.
I am trying to be right.
Let me say something. I think you could be right. I mean, I don't know. I'm not qualified enough to say whether or not doing this, what you say, completing the cycle, To me, like, my body's built for things to go in one end and come out of the other. I mean, maybe, maybe you're right. Maybe it's where I was brought up, my upbringing. I was just like, you get rid of that bit and you keep that bit. I fully understand how the natural system works. That's kind of like my side of things,
Permaculture for the body.
Yeah, kind of. But you dump it somewhere else, let it break down naturally, and then, natural enzymes and bacteria take over. Where we then grow. Let me have my go.
Sorry, yeah.
And then, don't be sorry, just don't do it again. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm sure in the natural full environment, then this system works. I know it works. But actually, I think it's a bit too direct. Personally, I want to break down my urine and my poo-poo somewhere else and then eat it later as nitrates in plants rather than direct. So maybe I'm not really as into the direct approach. So, yeah. The argument must go on. Is drinking your own urine a healthy thing to do? And is it a necessary thing to do? And I'm glad you've decided to come round to the way of thinking of clean water would be perhaps better for you.
Yes, that's why I am doing a few experiments with friends of mine, and I'm trying to make a project to actually create a company to make a fucking shit in this world where there's not this fucking dead water with mineral waters, because all of the fucking waters that you get,
what you make?
This mineral water is all fucking dead. It's all dead.
Don't tell us about all the dead stuff. Tell us about your new living water. What's all that?
Living water. I could tell you for a few things. Like 2 days ago, I went to it was yesterday. I went to a conference. It was organic conference every year in the Netherlands, and it's all organic products from eating to living. So, and then I saw the stand again that was the last year that I also went to. And they had about this new technology with distilled water. And I can make it now because I got a distilled water machine. And I only drink distilled water.
You need a kettle.
All that shit, if you don't do it anymore, it's like...
Well, it's all right. You're concerned.
It's for your whole body better.
So am I right in thinking...
Shit, the toxic out of your fucking system.
Right, hang on. You ready? Am I right in saying that your concern here is with the remineralisation of mineral waters and so forth, that chemical... Yes. Yeah, right, okay, man. So what you're looking at is pure water, H2O.
Pure water, but not only pure water, but also giving vibrations, like...
Just slow down.
Sounds like in a synthesizer, when I'm going to do experiments with a friend of mine, he's got like so many synthesizers in his fucking sound lab, and I want to say, fuck, we're going to have to make these kind of hertz. Like 440 hertz or 5 whatever the fuck hertz.
Hang on, just come back to the water. You're going to program
the water. So that we get energy in the water. Like
wow, energy
fucking hell, man! I'm telling you, I'm not talking out of bullshit. I'm talking about my experience.
Don't think you are, man. I mean, I get what you're saying about energizing the water.
It's like for some normal people, they'll think
the experiment's
he's
been
fucking absurd. He's fucking totally diluted. He's totally fucking crazy. He has to go to the crazy bin. You know what? Like Willem Reich. I got a zapper. I got all that shit. I thought the zapper is fucking bullshit.
It's been done.
I can tell you, a friend of mine had a fucking tapeworm and it was going to his fucking head. Surgery. And I tried to give him the zapper and say, put this on your body, and he just didn't believe it. But I haven't spoken to him since that time later.
Do you think the tapeworm got him?
No, I'll tell you how it happened.
Maybe drinking your own urine?
No, I'm going to tell you a story about the friend of mine that I'm talking about.
Before you get on to your friend, can you tell me about the water?
I'm talking about also the friend of mine now with the fucking parasite, okay?
Hang on, before you get there. Right? Before you go on to your friend, just so I know, right?
Yeah?
So this new product is distilled water which is being energised with synthesizers.
Yes, this is
right,
what
okay. Please carry on with the tapeworm story now.
I want to put that on the market with certain frequencies, okay? And I found out information that this is true. And you can also find it for yourself.
I wouldn't dispute that.
Me? The friend with this tapeworm, okay?
Yeah, go on, man.
I'll tell you about this story. He was a dealer. I used to have drugs from him. Pure MDMA, ecstasy, whatever the fuck. He was also, like me, fucked up in a mental, not a mental institution or whatever the fuck is. He went to an internat, Dutch word for like for people, children who need to go to some kind of upbringing thing, to your parents are not there, they have to bring you up. So he was brought up in the system where they tried to take care of him like an orphanage in a way. Okay, I don't know the English word now. I'm thinking Dutch for the. So he was brought in the system. He was brought in the system where, and then he tried to get out. And what happened? He became a prostitute for males, and he went to the red light district in Amsterdam. And from that experience, what I can tell you, it fucked him up, okay, mentally. That because he still has mental issues, just like I have some mental issues with my ex-father that pointed a gun at my head, okay. So that's why sometimes if I can, seek a guru to help me. I used to say a psychoanalyst or whatever, psycho bullshit. But they don't mean shit, because the other day I met somebody who told me, like, yeah, this is your problem. Your mother is your fucking problem.
Well.
But I'm trying to say about this story about the friend of mine.
Work if you shout.
With a tapeworm. Okay, he made drugs. He was with drugs. Okay, and okay, he was so unhygienic, and he started to eat it by McDonald's. Okay, so then you know where the fuck you go. When you start to go in that pathway from where you eat, your body eats your life. What you eat.
Oh, we just come up to the break. Just wait a second. We've just got a commercial break.
I don't have to fucking say. But I'm not a fucking priest to tease my own ass. If I had class, I wanted to blast it all out in a Ross class bomber clock thing, a ding a ling, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Is it over?
No, I'm still here.
Me too. I don't want to talk too much anymore because I have to do some stuff.
No, just listen to me for a minute, right? You're welcome to come back on.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to reserve...
Hello? Can you hear me? Right,
yes.
we're on the break. Yeah? When we come back in, just put it around a little bit. Let Rupert have a bit of a say and let Bob have a bit of a say, yeah? There's plenty of time. Well, we haven't tonight. We haven't got loads of time left on the show, but we'll get you back on, man. It's been brilliant having you on.
Hey, make sure you give me this guy's contact. He might be a good guy to have on my show.
No, get off. You're not coming on here. Don't come over here, you Americans, pinching our English talent.
Guys, sorry.
Yeah, of course we'll get you sorted, Rupert.
That's why I had a fucking...
Right, coming out of the break now. Get ready, we're coming out of the break now. We'll put it over to you, Rupert, when we come back in.
I actually got to get in the shower, guys.
No, wait, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Been listening to you talk for 25 minutes. Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to tell
No. We've been sitting here listening to you ramble about nothing for the past 25 minutes. Don't you dare tell me to shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to be like you. I'm mirroring you. I'm trying to make a mirror with you.
Mirror this.
No. Take a shower, man. Take a shower. Shit in the shower is like a real higher power. I used to have a real good fucking term for that shit.
Yeah, look, man, the idea is like...
But I can't say it.
Oh, you let everybody else speak, yeah? It's good fun, I get that, but you got to let other people...
Sorry. I am like a dictator now, sorry.
Yeah, I know, but... Yeah, no worries.
That is true, sorry. It's the coke. I smoke coke. Sorry, I'm trying to tell you the truth. I smoked crack for the last fucking time because... it's now full moon and there's no fucking moon and I hate the fucking moon like David Icke says. It's a fucking alternative fucking entity and I know it for fucking shit that I know for myself because I did a lot of fucking magic, okay? So I just don't want to talk about stuff. I just want to say, like, okay.
So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can agree now the best thing to do is don't smoke crack.
Never again. And ever, if you ever try to think about it, never do it. Because it's called the White Devil. And why is it called the White Devil? I can tell you a few esoteric...
Yeah, you can go to India. You can could perhaps... take LSD or stand around with some shaman and people who are focused.
Yes, I've done that.
Wonderful things to do, but don't smoke crack.
And never with DMT like I did.
Yeah, smoke crack.
No, with DMT, that's what I did once.
Smoke your grandmother. Smoke some nice herbal hashish.
Guys,
don't smoke crack.
Never in your fucking life. Even if somebody says, I want sex with you, because that's why I'm going to fucking write in this fucking book. Oh, sorry about my bad language. But this is fucking going in this book, okay?
Sorry.
Do you want to know the fucking title of the book?
No,
you don't want to fucking know, because if you know the title, you could fucking screw me. Anyways, the thing is, no, you can screw me. Actually, you could.
Bob, did you want to say something there?
Bob way, like a really pussy class, okay? Sorry, I'm also a humor. That's because I'm using my.
Bob, speak. Go on, Bob.
I'm using my Bob Dobbs Newspeak.
No, Bob's Earth in the room with us. He's also on the call with us. You might not have been aware of that. I don't think he's had a chance to breathe. Bob?
Yeah.
Are you Bob?
I was sitting on his face. Sorry, yeah. I was sitting on his face. Sorry. No, that was a joke. I'm not Jimmy Savile, that fucking pedophile. Kill him. If anybody, like they said, if you see
he's dead now.
In a real, kill him. If you see ever pedophile like Jimmy Savile, kill him.
We're not going to walk.
Kill him, motherfucker! Kill him.
What do you mean if you see a pedophile? Like, how many times do you see
anybody
a pedophile?
Looks like Jimmy Savile, like a pedophile, like Buddha,
Now remember, guys, if you see a pedophile out there, then you're in the wrong fucking room.
I know. I'm just trying to fucking talk about it.
Don't smoke crack and look at.
Never smoke crack. That's why.
So I think we've covered it this evening on the second impromptu show. Love it. It's good stuff.
And next time, no more crack.
This is what it's all about.
For the comeback, like reality, real insanity. Sanity, I mean.
Well, to be honest, man, if you would have told me you'd smoked crack before the show, I wouldn't be on the show.
Did you smoke crack especially for the show tonight?
I smoke crack and also smoke crack on the show. And I'm telling you the fucking truth. And the truth fucking hurts. And this is something like...
So drinking your pee doesn't cure your addiction for crack, obviously.
Oh, yes, it does. No, it does.
No,
if
dude,
No. Listen to me. One thing.
He's cured.
Really?
He's cured. No, he doesn't piss anymore. He still smokes crack, but he doesn't piss. You've done it.
No. Yes. Well... Because there's a hidden agenda.
No, well, maybe so, man.
There's no hidden agenda. I'm just bullshitting. I know. I told you I'm Scorpion. I have secrets, but my secrets are no more because fuck.
Would you like to
now in the age of Aquarius.
Would you like to come back on the show? You don't smoke crack.
No.
You might have.
You might be on lithium next week.
No.
Seriously, though.
I've had so many fucking drugs in my past. Designer drugs that were never on the market, okay? So I am a very fucking drug experienced guy, and Alistair Crowley is just the beginning, and then you come to the next step, subgenius, where I used to be, and then you go to the next level of stuff where I am going, maybe.
Just the same.
And, I'm just talking my own experience.
Yeah, well, I'd like you to share them experiences because that's what it's all about.
To, like,
let me speak. All right, take a deep breath in. Through your.
Sorry that I've been a dictator because I was on crack because I'm an ego with crack and ego shit.
I just want everyone to know that. Look, shh, you got it? Because we will drop you from the call, man. Eventually, I did not know. Look, you've come on to Truth Radio telling us it's about the truth under the disguise that you were trying to set up for addicts because you thought you'd found out a way so that addicts could cure themselves, and you've been using that, and you're telling us it's a cure, but you're still smoking crack. Look, man, how can it be true? If you're smoking crack, you haven't cured yourself.
You are right. Totally 100%.
So
no, you so fucking 100% try.
I'd like you
it's
to
right, but I can tell you why.
You can tell people it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't fucking work. And let me tell you why.
Hey, we got a solution.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Solutions. Finally, the solutions. Now can everybody can finally say, oh God, finally the solution. I had to fucking listen to this whole fucking conversation from some fucking crackhead for I don't know how long. And it was like a repeating record in a song like a deja vu kind of whatever voodoo kind of thing I sing talking in tongues blah 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 way, and nobody has the idea and the way to think so fast in a blast.
We've just
till the second is like okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't.
saying the fucking truth.
No.
You're not going to say one more thing.
Deep breath without that pipe.
Thanks for calling the show and goodbye.
Wow.
Wow.
What's that about?
I just want Bob. Can we just hear what you were saying, Bob?
I was laughing so much it was difficult to get a word in.
Yeah.
That was totally off the wall, that was.
Yeah, it's nice to with us, but if you can't be quiet, then we will actually have to. Well, I don't want to do it. I never want to drop the call. But
I didn't mean that. I meant the whole time he was on. He's totally off the wall.
Yeah, definitely.
There were little nuggets of truth in there.
Sorry, guys.
You just had a pipe.
Go on, Bob.
There were little nuggets of truth in there. I mean, the urine bit. There's a guy in the States who synthesized out a cancer cure from urine, and the FDA continually put him in front of a grand jury. 5 times he appeared because they didn't want that information getting out. So yeah, there's little bits of truth. But the way he put it all together, it was just like a comedy show, really.
It was fun. I didn't actually realise, that he was actually off his head on something. And I don't, to be honest, yeah, it was funny, but it doesn't do things any good if there is any truth in it at all. It doesn't. And like I say, I'd quite gladly have him back without.
Bob has seen calls like this sort of standard to me before, but it's not a unregular occurrence to have. Very interesting information, all in all.
Dom's a nutter magnet. That's what you are, Dom. You're a nutter magnet, mate.
Yeah, but that's where creationists are. Well, and I don't mean that as Darwinisms or anything like that. I mean people that are really creative. You go to these mental institutes and people are sectioned. It's usually very aware and awake people that are in these places.
Yeah, I can't dispute with that. The guy was rolling, wasn't he? Like, so it's just...
I go with it with the frequency devices and things like that in the water to send it that energy.
Crack them out.
No, get off the crack. And you've really got something, dude.